Folks, a remarkable thing happened this morning. Ivanka Trump came this close to saying something that was intelligent. Man, I was on the edge of my seat reading this article when I saw the headline. Headline said, Ivanka Trump says whistleblower identity not particularly relevant. I thought, oh my God, she's breaking with her father. She's disagreeing with her brother who tweeted out the alleged name. And then here is what the Associated Press reported Ivanka is saying. The whistleblower shouldn't be a substantive part of the conversation. Very true. Awesome job, Ivanka. Just don't keep talking anymore after that. Ah, crap, she kept talking. The reason she believes he shouldn't be a substantive part of the conversation is because, quote, he did not have firsthand information. Basically, since the election, this has been the experience that our administration and our family has been having. The interest in overturning the results of the 2016 election and removing him from office. So rather than wait under a year until the people can decide for themselves based on his record and based on his accomplishments, this new effort has commenced. Man, Ivanka, why'd you have to keep talking? You had it. You had it when you said should not be a substantive part of the conversation. Boom! In the sentence, walk away. Suddenly you look like you might not, be as clueless as the rest of your family. But you just had to keep talking, and you made it so much worse. I'm often reminded of the fact that early on in the Trump administration, even before he got sworn in after the election, everybody was saying, no, Ivanka's totally going to be the voice of reason, right? She was going to be the one that was going to get us all those environmental initiatives. She was the one who was going to protect LGBTQ rights. She was going to do all these great things and keep her father a little more moderate. And she's done nothing. She's done absolutely nothing except enrich herself, which in and of itself should be investigated because that's criminal. And here she is, trying to use the same talking points as other Republicans. She started off awesome with that first line and then immediately went into the nonsensical BS that other Republicans are pushing. Impeachment does not undo the results of the last election. You want to know who did undo the results of the last election? That would be the Electoral College, because Hillary Clinton won that popular vote by roughly 3 million votes. That was the election, or at least the one we should have, but we have a ass-backwards constitution that calls for Electoral College, and the Electoral College then came along and undid the will of the American people. So, there's that. There's also the point that Ivanka was correct at first, as I said, because the whistleblower is not relevant. But if she wants to complain, they didn't have firsthand information. Okay. We've heard from people who did have firsthand information and they said there was extortion. So by your own logic, those are the people we should listen to. And if those are the people that we listen to, then yeah, your dad's in a lot of trouble. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's not good at this part of the job, which is politics. She, much like her dad, has done a lot of things she doesn't want the public to look into. And hopefully, maybe, after we're finished with her father with this whole impeachment thing, maybe it's time to start looking into how she got all those Chinese trademarks. Maybe it's time to start looking into why she has trademarks in China for Ivanka Trump sausages and Ivanka Trump voting machines. That doesn't seem normal, and they certainly don't fit in line with other products she's ever sold. So yeah, Ivanka, if I were you, I'd probably sit this one out, because the last thing you want is investigators shining a spotlight on you, let alone the fact that your husband is also a pretty shady character, and I'm sure Democrats in Congress wouldn't mind investigating him as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.